So if we're asked to find a ratio like cos 2x and we're given a different ratio instead of an angle, so something like cotangent x equals -3, it will also give us that x is between certain values. So we know which quadrant it's in. So x is between pi by 2 and pi, which means it's in the second quadrant. So if I draw my angle in standard position, it's going to look like this. Remember, this is 0, this is pi by 2, this is pi, this is 3 pi by 2, and this is 2 pi. So I'm going to have an angle x that's between pi by 2 and pi, so it's in the second quadrant. And that fits with the cast rule. We know that tan should be negative there, so cotangent should be negative as well. The next thing we have to do is get rid of cotangent. It's the reciprocal of tangent. So that means tan of x is -1/3. So I'm going to now set up my angle in standard position is x. I've got my angle with the x-axis being my related angle. And I'm not going to actually find out what that angle is. I'm just going to label my side lengths. Remember, tan from SOHCAHTOA is opposite over adjacent. So I'm going to put the opposite side across here is 1, and the adjacent is 3. And the 3 would be negative because it's in the second quadrant. So to find the r, or the hypotenuse, I'm just going to do the square root of -3 squared plus 1 squared. So I'm just using Pythagorean theorem. The square root of 9 plus 1, or square root of 10. I will leave it as square root of 10 for exact values. So now I'm going to look up my formula for cos 2x. On my formula sheet, there's 3 different choices. I'm going to do the 2 cos squared x minus 1. So I need to find the cos ratio. Cos of x is going to be a over h. Adjacent is -3. And the hypotenuse is √10. So I'm going to end up with 2 times -3 √10 over √10 squared minus 1. And that would give me 2 times 9 over 10, because I'm squaring √10, minus 1. So that's 18 out of 10 minus 10 out of 10 is 8 out of 10, or 4/5, I believe should be my final answer.